chance points.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Leonard can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. To the paint. Here's Adams. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Adams has gotten his second bucket of the game. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
John Morant
sinks the tray.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant.
Grizzlies foul.
To stop the run.
John Morant.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
George drives in. A nice shot by Zubac.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. Over Adams. Here's Zubac. 4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Steven Adams.
Yep, that one's good. Adams has got 6. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 11. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And they're on the run. Oh, deflected. .102 left in the first quarter. Here's Bain to the inside. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Pass to Adams. Over Leonard. Poke loose. And stolen by Leonard. Kicks it to George. And it's off from three-point range. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up. And the jumper falls for him.
Assisted by.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Leonard. And no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Now Morant.
LA foul.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell.
That's his first personal
That's his
foul.
first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Jones.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here's Tillman. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success.
Look who's coming onto the court.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Pass to Zubac. Knocks it loose. Williams with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Anderson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Williams from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Conchar. Uses the glass on the layup.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, and a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Coming onto the floor for your coach, Marcus Morris Sr.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Three-point.
Conchar's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Anderson for 3.
Kyle Anderson
knocks down the triple. Anderson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Paul George definitely had a chance to take that one himself, but he makes the smart play and a quick dish to a teammate.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Jones, and that one's long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 13-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
They look lost in the final quarter. Couldn't keep it together at all. Miscommunications cost them that game.
And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at it.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Brooks left side. Pass to Jackson. Off target from outside. The Clippers trail. It's Powell on the wing. Out to Leonard. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bain, no good. Leonard, right side. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the foul on Steven Adams. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
A lot of people just could not have come back from the injury that Paul George suffered back in 2014, but to be able to get back and play at this kind of level. It's an incredible amount of determination and toughness that PG shows.
All right, man. That was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Memphis leading. Back to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Leonard.
Grizzlies foul.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brandon Clark.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Pass to Conchar. It's stolen by Leonard. The 3 is up. .27 seconds left to play in the first half. The 15-footer. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter.
Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc.
Desmond.
And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. He's got 9.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Knocks it down from distance. Bain's got 12 points in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's good for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Timeout call, Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And here's Memphis. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
This one for three. Here's Batum. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. That one goes. Count it. He's got 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brooks outside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, tough to stick with Steven Adams on that play. Great at diving into the open space after the massive screen.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going. Just gobbling up